Alright guys, Rob Buzz Blooms. Had a customer come in, wasn't much of an issue, but she asked maybe if I could put together a video or something for her to see how to mix her water up. She wasn't quite sure of the instructions, as easy as they are. No problem, we'll walk through them. Here today we're going to use the Fox Farms nutrient lineup. That's what we use in our soil beds here in the shop. Vegetables are doing pretty good. Bed's only 2 weeks old, so we don't need to mix a super strong strength of nutrients. Okay, a lot of people get a little worried. A lot of people don't even fertilize because they're not quite sure how to fertilize. All right, Fox Farms and all these other products that we carry in the store make it very, very simple for you. All of them come with one form or another of a feed chart. That's all folded up. What it looks like unfolded. Gives you your weeks over here that you planted your plants. Walks right through it. Everything's in teaspoons. Everything's in measurements are per gallon of water. Everything always per gallon of water. Makes it simple for you. Gives you pictures, colors, match everything up. Doesn't get any easier than that. All right, like to point out that, like I said, we're in week 2, so a lot of these products we don't even need to use. We're not going to use the Tiger Bloom today, and we're not going to use these builders, buffers, and additives. They're sweeteners, body builders, strengtheners, make your plant more resistant to drought and other viruses and bugs. We're only using today, we're going to use the Fox Farm Big Bloom and the Grow Big. The only two we need. Like I said, make sure I'm reading it right. We're in week 2, so it looks like it says we only need 2 teaspoons of the liquid bloom and 2 teaspoons of the big grow. I want to point out real quick also, when you're mixing your nutrients, you always nutrient to water. Nutrient to water. Never go nutrient to water. You get nutrient lock. Bad things don't work right. Plants die. Let's go one nutrient to the water. Your next nutrient to the water. I even like to rinse out, or at least paper towel the inside of my Hydro Farm shot glass there. Great for parties, entertaining, well with it. Alright, so let's get started. Like I said, it says 2 teaspoons. A lot of our measurements, glasses, or we also use these little tiny pipets because everything's very small measurements. The reason small measurements, all these products are super concentrated, so it doesn't take a lot to dabble to you. Alright? 10 mils, I'm sorry, let's go back to teaspoons because that's what Fox Farm is talking about here, teaspoons. 1 teaspoon is equal to 5 mils. 5 milliliters. Folks, next to nothing. The very, very bottom line of that shot glass. You can't even, it's right above where it's thick at the bottom. It says 2 teaspoons, which is 10 mils, do your second line. Next to nothing. Like I said, always shake your nutrients. Shake your nutrients. Stuff settles to the bottom. This, that, the other thing. Shake your nutrients, get a nice even blend. Cap off. We're having a joke in the story, says this isn't rocket science, unless you consider that NASA uses hydroponics in the space station, and maybe it is rocket science. I don't know. So we got our big bloom in there. We give it a little shake. All it takes, you only use 10 mils. Go ahead and rinse out your shot glass there. Good enough. Nice and clean. When I'm here in the shop and I have a little more time, I take it to the bathroom in between. I use different ones. Mix them up. Let's take a little video here. 10 mils. 10 mils of your Grow Big to the water. One gallon. We use about 2.5 gallons here on our bed every other day, every 3 days, something like that. So I just want to point out, that's all the measurements are per gallon, so I just want to mix up 1 gallon of water, show you how little you use in there. Okay, now we're at this point, we got our nutrient solution mixed up here, which is hydroponics. Right there, that's hydroponics. Nutrient solution to feed plants. Alright? Media that they're in doesn't really matter, that holds them in place. At this point in the stage, you want to test your pH. You want your pH to be somewhere between 5.5 and 6.5. So, tells me I want to be somewhere around 6. Makes it a little easier. You sell these little tester kits. It's no biggie. Inexpensive. Fill a little vial halfway with water. You see mine's taking a beating, if you can see that or not. Little pH test solution there. Got your measure chart back here by color. Simply pick the cap off. 1, 2, 3, 4 if you like. Won't make a big difference. Just makes the color stand out a little more. You get used to it. Figuring out. Okay, I'm looking at this and that's telling me I'm somewhere around the 6-ish range. Not sure if you can color, show up really good on this camera or not. So that's my how to mix your nutrient solution. I hope it was helpful. Any questions, you can always give us a call here at the store. Stop on in anytime. We're here 7 days a week. Check us out on buzztheblooms.com. Be more than happy to see you. Thanks a lot and appreciate your help.